Hello. So, in continuation to the series of what's new in 2022 release wave 1, we're going to talk about one small but important feature for administrators, which allows them to define default permission sets and user groups based on the license that a user have. So, what used to happen till now is as soon as a user signs in, the administrator had to set their user groups and permissions based on which profile they fit in. And it was a time consuming process till Business Central 19. With Business Central 20, what Microsoft is trying to do is trying to improve the control over which resource have what access in Business Central and making life simpler for the Business Central administrators. So with Business Central 20, the administrator can specify which permission sets and or user groups are relevant based on the license that is chosen for that particular user who is signing in. And then they have some predefined scenarios where you can set up what user groups and permissions will be utilized for them based on the based on their license. So as I say this is only applicable to Business Central SaaS as well as I understand it, because that's where you can define that. So let's go into the product and see how you can do that. Once you open your Business Central environment, you can search for a page called License Configurations. So when you search for it and that gets populated on your screen, you will see a list of different licenses that are available or the plans that are available for different users in the system. It can be for a partner that the administrator would like to limit what they can access and what permissions they have, or it may be a premium user, a team member user, or an essential user, and other options as are available for licensing of Business Central online. So just to take an example, let's pick this one and you can choose either double click on it or you can choose the configure option. Once you click on the configure option, it pops up a card page where by default predefined permissions are being set. Um, and then if you look at it, it also lists the company based on for the first company that this signs in, that'll be the company where this user group and the permission will be kind of assigned to. But if you like to kind of enhance it or change it, you can just click on the customize permissions and then you can either delete these if required, or you can even add new if for that matter if needed. Based on that, you can also define what company they will be part of for that user group, and whatever the permissions will be part of this user group would have been automatically populated here. But even in that case, if you have some ISVs or pertinent extension permissions, or if you want to give them more permissions, if you are not part of a user group, you can also select those here. So once you have configured this for different users that you have in the system, based on the different license and Business Central SaaS, they will be automatically assigned those permissions as they try to sign in into the Business Central tenant. So let me know in comments, uh, how do you think this will solve problems for our administrator? And if you have any additional question, I'll be happy to answer those in comments. So that's all for today. See you next time with the next new feature in 2022 release wave 1.